Guys, I'm gonna show you how to make a wonderful chuck roast in the Ninja Foodi XL grill coming up. This is Cooking with CJ, the show about cooking, drinking, barbecue, and all the other stuff that goes along with it. I am not a chef, I am not a bartender, I am not a pit master, but I play all three on TV. I'm gonna show you how to make quick, easy, tasty recipes and have a little bit of fun along the way. So let's get this party started. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ, and if you're a returning subscriber, as always, you know I love you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you get alerts on all what we're doing here. All right, so what are we doing here today, guys? This is right up there with one of the most requested videos that I've had, or requested recipes that have come my way, and it's just for a simple chuck roast and how to do it in the Ninja Foodi Grill. So I have the XL version right now. I have a nice 3-pound chuck roast. It's not, you know, fancy. I think it's just a choice roast from the grocery store. Okay, so there's not a ton of marbling in there. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna braise this thing so it breaks it down real nice, okay? So I'm going to set the Foodi Grill at the bake function for 350 degrees for about an hour and a half. We're trying to take the internal temperatures above 200 degrees on the roast, because at that point, the fibers and the connective tissue is kind of broken down, make it a lot easier to eat, all right? And one thing is, I'm going to try to make this like a smoked chuck roast, okay? Now, how am I gonna do that in the Ninja Foodi Grill? All right, well, you know, I'm always trying to bring the outdoors in, but one of the things I do not like is liquid smoke. So what I have here, and I will put links down below for both of these, is a barbecue sea salt, and it has a mix of obviously salt, red pepper flakes, ginger, black pepper, onion, garlic, you know, so on and so forth, and it has a nice smoky flavor. And then what I'm gonna do to take it over the top is we got some Uncle Steve shake here, and he has a new flavor out called Smoke Bomb. And what you're gonna notice in the Smoke Bomb, there's some smoked paprika in there, but you're gonna notice a heavy pepper forwardness. It's not spicy, but there is a little bit of heat in there, you know, so it is what it is, all right? So don't stress about it. What I've done already today is taking the chuck roast out of the package, got it on a wire rack, and we did a little dry brine on it. Now, dry brine is just a fancy term of salting it and putting your seasoning on it and letting it rest for a couple of hours. So it imparts the flavor, draws out some of the moisture, draws back in the flavor. I do it on all my steaks. So, you know, I want to do this on the chuck roast because it's going to need a lot of flavor. It's a big piece of meat. And while I was doing that, I noticed there's a bit of silver skin on there, on the one edge. You know, it's just not gonna break down, it's not good eating. So I just took my my knife, filleted it off, and cleaned it up a little bit, okay? Real simple, real easy. All right, guys, so I feel like I've over-talked it quite a bit, but I wanted to kind of give you all the, you know, the tips and tricks on this one. So let's get over to the Ninja Foodi Grill station, otherwise known as my kitchen island, and let's get started. All right, team, let's get this set up. We're going to use the bake function. We're not going to use the internal temperature probe that comes along with this. We're going to cook it for an hour no matter what, then we'll check the temperatures. All right, so we're going to keep it at 350. Let's get some time on this bad boy. All right, I have it set for an hour and 30 minutes. Hit start. All right, it's gonna preheat. While it's preheating, let's get on over here. So I have 2 pieces of tin foil, a fair amount of tin foil in there. So we're gonna wrap this thing up. Let's turn it this way. Like I said, it's been sitting, dry brining, if you will. And like I said, we're gonna double wrap it. We're gonna braise it. Okay, so I got some French onion soup here. You use a beef stock, beef consomme, whatever you want to do. I just thought it would give it a little extra flavor. I have about a half a stick of butter cut into little pats. Like I said, it's not a very fatty piece of meat here. So I want to add a little bit more fat in there, a little bit more flavor, moisture. All right, so let's fold this up. I'm gonna fold up this side, just making a little package. And then we're gonna pour our soup in there. Okay, so I punched holes in it, but I need to open it all the way, so I took off the lid. Okay, we're gonna pour our soup in there. Okay, gonna hold it up, let it kind of drain through into the meat. Shake it up. Okay, and then we're gonna close our package. Got it nice and sealed in there. We want to make sure that this has no air gaps, no venting, no nothing like that. We want to make sure that it stays nice and tight in there and the liquid's braised as it heats up. All right, we're preheated. Using our package in the Foodi Grill. Again, we're making sure it's all tight. Shut it down. We'll see you in an hour. We're gonna check the temps. We're gonna check for tenderness. All right, so we got 190. It still feels like there's a bit of pull in there. It's not very tender. All right, so I think we need to go another half hour or so with this, and then we'll open it up and then do another 20-30 minutes without the tinfoil. Let it kind of bake on the bark, for a lack of a better way of putting it. All right, so another half hour. We only did about 20 minutes. I decided to check on it. It's feeling pretty tender. We're temping out over 200, so I like that. 205. All right, so what are we gonna do next? We are going to open this up carefully. In fact, I might actually go get my UV glove because it's gonna be hot in there. You can hear it boiling, all right? So I might actually just cut around this and just kind of expose the top of it so we can get a little more heat on it. And like I said, firm up that top, all right? So let's do that. Let's cut open the top. Okay, so we cut off the top. Obviously some juices are gonna leak out, but now's the time we wanna kind of tighten up the top right here, get a little bit more color on there, a little crispy, you know, get a little tighten up like I said, like a barbecue kind of bark on it. So we're gonna give it another 10 minutes or so just to kind of get some heat on the top, and then we should be ready to get this out and slice it up. All right, y'all, the roast is done. We're gonna let it chill out in here for a little bit, let it rest, get a little of those juices kind of reabsorbed in there. I'm gonna pull it out, get it on the cutting board, slice it up, and then we'll get ready to eat it. All right, guys, let's slice into this bad boy. It's looking good. Always reserve the juices from the pan, so y'all have like a built-in au jus. This is tender enough you could probably shred it with your hands if you want, but I'm gonna cut slices on it. Gonna do some tacos. It's looking pretty dang good. I'm gonna get this plated up and then we'll do a taste test. All right, guys, we are all done. It's time to take a taste test. Get a little bite of this right here. You know, I'm gonna go towards the end with the little fatty bits on there. Yeah, no, exactly what you want. Yes. Guys, this is exactly what you're looking for. You're braising it, you're giving a little heat at the end. That smoke bomb by Uncle Steve Shake gives it a nice little kind of heat on there, kind of a little barbecue-y, little smoked flavor in there, so it's good stuff. Like I said, keep the drippings for a little au jus on the side. I'm gonna chop these up and actually make some tacos out of them, but this is like the perfect kind of chuck pot roast that you're looking for, okay? All right, if y'all wanna get yourself a Ninja Foodi Grill or any other Ninja products, hit the links down below. If you wanna get yourself one of the Doll Strong knives or the cutting boards, the personalized cutting boards, links are all down below. If you wanna get yourself some CJ's merch, again, all down below, check it out. If you want to become part of CJ's crew for real, either join my Patreon, which I'll put a link right here, or you could join the crew on YouTube by hitting that join button. All right, every little bit helps out the channel. There's lots of behind the scenes perks back there. Give it a shot. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.